Hi everybody, welcome back to our channel. It's Cam
and Tay.
Today we're going to be doing a transformation on Taylor, so if you want to see her go from this
to this, then keep on watching.
To start off the transformation, Taylor is going to be putting on some white strips to whiten up her pearly whites.
My teeth are already decently white, but like they can always be whiter.
You do have really white teeth.
Yeah,
But they could be whiter.
So first step is this. My whitening. The whitening strips are in. As you can tell, I have a little bit of a lisp, which is not
super
like me.
cute.
Yeah, it's a good look.
Okay, so now that she has her whitening strips in, I'm gonna take some toner. This is witch hazel. It smells like cucumber. For primer, I'm gonna be using the Milk. It makes your foundation stick really well. Next, I'm just gonna be taking the L'Oreal Lumi, it's like a lotion, just for underneath her foundation. Just take a little bit on the back of my hand. If you see, it just gives it the nice glow. Well, you have great skin as it is.
Thanks. I get pimples in my hairline and I love it because I love popping pimples and like you can't see it, so it's quite entertaining.
Okay, so I just put that at the high points of her face, on her cheekbones, her chin, her nose, and then a little bit on her forehead.
Felt like a flight attendant.
So Taylor doesn't have any foundation for some reason. So I'm just gonna be taking an old one of mine, which I don't even know why I have. It's way too dark for me. It's the Fit Me Hydrate and Smooth.
I think I'm just too cheap. No, don't.
You're not cheap.
I can be. And that's a little
Are
thing.
you buying that fake Louis knockoff?
No, but I'm too cheap to even buy that.
I'm just gonna be focusing this on the outside or the perimeter of her face so I can highlight the inside because I don't want her makeup to be too cakey.
Really beat that in there.
Literally just when you're using a beauty blender, just beat the shit out of your face.
Be like, Taylor, you did not put your dishes away?
Like literally just hit her.
Give me 2 black eyes and then cover it up.
Promotion of like a new concealer. Can you like this? But you know, yeah.
This is a bad idea.
I'm just gonna be dragging down her neck a little because you don't want a nice orange line on the jawline, which is something that I'm prone to doing.
I feel like a lot of people are though.
Yeah.
Especially at the bar when they turn the lights on and you're like,
It goes from like a 10 to like a 7.
yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna be taking the e.l.f. concealer that I have, the darker one. Not trying to make her look like a ghost.
What's the difference between foundation and concealer?
Foundation is usually thinner and then concealer is thicker. Basically just has more coverage. I'm gonna be putting this concealer on her T-zone area just to like bring her features out in the center. Next step, I'm gonna be filling in her eyebrows just a little bit, making them a little bit more defined, but she's got pretty thick eyebrows as it is, so nothing too crazy.
Look at that coverage.
What was your favorite show to walk in?
I think my favorite show was during Milan Fashion Week. I walked for Palm Angels. It's a streetwear brand, so it's a really edgy style, and I showed up. I think I went to like 2 castings, and the agency will put it on a timesheet, and like they'll give you like at like 1 o'clock you have to go here to see them, at 2 o'clock you have to go see like Prada, at 3 o'clock you have to go see Gucci, like kind of stuff like that.
Have to go see Gucci at 2 o'clock.
Yeah, well I had to go see Gucci at like 5 o'clock. But anyway, so I went to go see them once, and then I got like a callback casting, so then they asked me to walk again. I like had to come back a second time.
And then I went back, and then they're like, okay, now I have to come back again and try on clothes. So I tried on clothes, and then they're like, okay, we're confirming you for the show, but like even when you're confirmed, they can cancel the look, which means they don't want the outfit anymore. So even when you're confirmed, you're still
So
Damn.
yeah, I was like, okay, like I'm in this show, but like I think I had like 2 or 3 other shows that I was confirmed for, but ended up canceling me like in the last day or two. So I was like, okay, like I'm confirmed, but like who knows if I'm actually gonna walk it. But they like gave me like the time that I had to be there for the runway and stuff, and I go in and it's like a concrete building, and it's like super like edgy. I'm wearing like spikes out of my hair, like
Ooh.
yeah, it's really crazy. And yeah, I basically just like, you know, did my thing. I think I've been in around like 10 runway shows.
What was your favorite thing? Like, how was getting ready and stuff? Because I watched videos on like Vogue of, you know, day in the life of models, and it looks super hectic when everybody's backstage getting ready. How was that?
So what it's like is it's a huge room, and there's like lots and lots of clothing racks, and they have like a photo of you that they took the day before of you wearing the clothes and how it's supposed to be worn. So you change in this open room, and there's like anywhere from 50 to 250 people in. There's like photographers and stuff, and it's a little interesting, that's for sure, because like people are watching you change, and like I'm sure you could request for a change room, but you would be the odd one out. It's super crazy. And then normally after your runway show, you have more castings or another show. Like I know some girls had like 4 or 5 shows in a day. And like, at what point do you eat too? I don't know.
Interesting. I'm just cleaning up the bottom of her eyebrows. I'm a little bit more defined. I just made them a little bit fuller. I use the Essence eyebrow pen to add some like little hairs.
Yeah. One time at this casting, I had to put a plastic shoe on my foot to fit it in the shoe. Or plastic bag on my foot to fit in the shoe.
Because it's so tight?
Yeah, and then ironically, like 2 days later when the show actually happened, the girl's heel broke in one of the shoes. Like during the runway. The biggest shoe was like an 8.5, and my foot's a 9.5. So
that's so small.
It is so small. What they ended up doing was bringing plastic bags so that you would put it in and it wouldn't be any frictions. Like the brand should have brought shoes that are big enough to fit people who are 6 foot, but
literally, like, it makes sense.
Out of everyone there, everyone that could fit the shoes basically got a role in their show because a lot of people couldn't. And so anyway, I got confirmed for the show, and ironically, one of the girls that was also at my agency at the time, her heel broke halfway down the runway. Poor girl though, she played it off so well. I couldn't even tell her heel broke until she came backstage.
Trooper. Next, I'm going to be taking my Fenty powder in the shade Butter just to highlight the high points of her face. She's such a newbie. I swear, by the time we move out of here and go our separate ways, she'll be a makeup queen. I'm going to be using Taylor's Huda Beauty palettes in the Obsession ones. I'm going to be taking Topaz and Ruby.
They're nice and like travelable.
They're
nice.
for travel.
They're great for travel because they're like smaller in size. Whoop, whoop.
If you guys hear
Sirens,
just...
it's crackhead energy everywhere around here.
Yeah. There's always at least 2 cop cars at the front of our building, just because there's a Salvation Army a block away.
Like our road is super safe because we always have those police cars there, so I don't feel like in danger or anything. And then we're also super close to Parliament, so at Parliament they have a lot of like security vehicles, and they have police like just sitting outside, so like if we wanted to go walking, it's a super safe like space. Even though there are a lot of tweakers, they're really trying their best here.
They're really trying their best.
Like the cops are. Oh. Stop it.
You guys are really putting out this year.
We've all been there. Just to... No, we haven't.
I was like, I would tell you guys the shade names, but there isn't any.
We could name them. We should do a drunk get ready with me. I need to write these down. I am genius. Wait, that means I have to get drunk. I didn't think that through. Thrifting. Thrift with us.
Okay, once I pack that shade on, I'll just go back in with this blending brush and just soften out the edges a little bit.
This will be funny when I do you because I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm gonna be like, so I'm gonna do this here. Are you excited to have the place to yourself for the next few days?
No.
Really?
I hate being alone.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you ever want to live alone?
Probably not. Unless I was like moving out of country and nobody was coming with me.
I never knew that. I just assumed because I like being alone that other people like that too.
Well, it makes sense because, I mean, you've only really lived with your parents or you've been traveling by yourself, so.
Yeah.
And you really like traveling by yourself.
Yeah. I wake up a few hours earlier than Cam. Super early in the morning because Cam wakes up at like 9. And
8:30.
sorry. So I just wake up a little bit earlier just so I can have those few extra hours by myself in the morning, just as a reset. And then I usually leave when Cam's waking up so she can have those extra hours.
So I literally won't see her till like dinner time, or she'll just stroll in at like 2 or 3 p.m. and she's just like, hey. She's already gone for a hike, she's gotten groceries, she's like done appointments, and I'm just like, I've done nothing all day except study and have class.
But that's like just the difference in our lives right now. So would you like it if I was here more?
Yeah, girl.
Really?
Yeah.
I just felt like I burdened you.
Not at all.
The more I know.
Sparkle, sparkle, sparkle. What do you think?
This one's pretty dark. I think you can pack that one on.
Yeah? Maybe I'll put this more on the outside.
Airplanes in the night sky like shooting stars.
Okay, before I put the shimmery shades on, I'm just gonna put a little bit on and then wet the brush with the Mario Badescu. Just so it sticks better.
Mario Badescu.
That is Badescu. Next, I'm going to be taking my Kylie highlighter in the shade Cotton Candy Cream, just putting it on the inner corner of her eye, just to brighten it up a little bit.
I'm gonna take these out to do ASMR.
No, you're not supposed to swallow it. But you just did, didn't you?
What can I say? Feels like you're sweeping my face. My face is the floor and you're sweeping it.
Next, I'm just going to be tight lining her eye with this brown eye pencil. You're very... Uno momento.
Uno momento. We are just so international in this household.
Here you go. I'm not coloring her eyelashes. That's one thing I refuse to do for other people.
A whole bunch of makeup artists will let the models do it as well.
It's looking so cute. This This is pretty light, so I'm gonna be generous with it. I know that I've already put powders on her face, but I'm gonna use the Milk cream blush. So I'll just put a little bit on the back of my hand, and I'll just go in with my fingers and dab it in lightly. Smile. And I like to bring it up a little bit more, just so it blends in with the bronzer that we just put on.
Coachella who? It's been a while since someone's done my makeup.
Do you like getting your makeup done?
Oh yeah. Who does it? Well, I'm sure some
Actually,
people
some
don't.
people hate it.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you like getting your makeup done?
Not really. Because I'm very specific. Especially with my eyebrows. Like, people don't know how to do my eyebrows.
Well, in the next few videos, we're going to be doing I'm going to be doing Camryn's makeup. Wish me luck because I have no idea what half of this stuff is. So,
good luck.
yeah, I'll have to keep you happy and do your makeup.
Yeah. That's a hard task. I'm definitely heavy-handed with the highlighter, as you can tell. Ooh. Okay. Okay.
Who is she?
Who is she? Have you ever done anything to your lips?
You know, I throw on some Burt's Bees. Yeah.
Call it a day.
These babies are like a color in its own.
When I do my lips, I like to overdraw my lip line a little bit, especially on the top. But for Taylor, her lips are already really full and nicely defined, so I'm just going to be going right on her lip line. Lastly, I'm going to be taking my Fenty lip gloss in the shade Fenty Glow. And I'll just be adding that to the center of her lips.
Fun fact, last September I actually finessed my way into Rihanna's Fenty party. There's like maybe 200 people there, not even. I saw Bella and Gigi walk in with security, and then later I went to the club and Tyga, Robin Thicke was there. And I talked to Robin Thicke, and then I saw Robin the next night, and he recognized me and he's like, "Hey Canada," because his mom's from Sudbury and I'm from Mississauga, so anyway.
Just to finish off the look, I'm going to be taking my L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara for her bottom lashes. Obviously, gotta do the iconic mascara face. Sorry. Turn down.
What are you trying to get me to do?
Stunts.
Again.
Don't cry. Do not cry on me.
This is me with you when you're drunk.
Ooh, you look fierce. Has your makeup ever been this?
It's never been this good by a non-makeup artist.
Ooh!
And I had Pat McGrath do my makeup once, so...
Word. Do you like it?
I do, yeah. I love it. Like, I honestly, like, it's not too much. Like, it's caked, but it's not cake.
Yeah,
Like,
it's definitely a going out look, I think.
My man's gonna be impressed when I roll up to him today.
Thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked this video. We're gonna be doing makeup on me later.
So if you want to see that, make sure you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. Thanks for watching.
Until next time.